Hey, it's John Flynn. Today we're going to talk about being a trust agent to your clients, right? Being a trust agent. So if someone comes in your store or a client comes in and brings in a bid from somebody that's totally outrageously low and you know that it's just a scam, you have to walk away from that business, right? You can't like match it or, try to work around it. It's just bad. So walk away. And, it's hard. It's not, especially in these times, it may not be that easy. You may want to work with it. You may say, hey, well, I could do it for another 10% or whatever. It's just bad. Just walk away. Send them back to wherever they came from because that's just, bad business. So, you don't want anything to do with that. You want to be a trusted resource in the community, right? Communities are small no matter where you are. You could be in New York City, you could be in Wichita, you could be in a small community in Kentucky, wherever you may be. So communities are small. Word gets around very quickly that if you're a good guy or a bad guy, so you don't want anything to do with, anything that smells bad. So just leave it alone. So, as painful it may be that you need the cash, just leave it alone. You want to be a trusted resource in the community. So even if somebody comes in and asks questions about something and walks out the door, um, that you feel that if you lowered the price that you might have been able to do the business, then that's fine too, because you don't want to be somebody who's begging for business, right? You want to be a trusted resource. The price is the price, right? So it's like you bring value to the table, and if you lower your value, then that's not good either, because what people are going to do is they're going to see you as somebody who doesn't have worth, and then they're going to treat you poorly, and that's going to cause problems for yourself too. So you want to be a trusted resource. So you want to be somebody that people um, call on to say, I want to bring this to John because John's going to give me a fair price on it, or John's going to give me a straight shot on this, and you know, John knows his stuff on this stuff, so I want to you know send it over to him and see what he says. So you want to be a trusted resource on this because people know it's like if you give it to Jeff, they may say, well, Jeff's cheaper, but, Jeff's stuff is crap. So it's like, I don't want crap because I need this for a client and I want to put my best foot forward. So, I want to get the good stuff here, stuff, like that. So it's like, it's like, you go to Whole Foods, it's going to be better than if you go to, Stop and Shop, so it's like, it may or may not, but I mean that's the brand that they built up. So you want to build up the brand. So it's like the brand's very important. So, and they're very delicate. So it's like the brand could go either way. So it's like if your brand gets damaged, it's very hard for to build up the brand again. So it's like you have to protect the brand. So no matter what you're involved in, model trains or, whatever it may be, roofing or, whatever. So you want to make sure you do a good job, on it. So, it's that way, word to go out in the community that you did a good job. So it's like, that's extremely important that word of mouth goes through the community. So it's like you want to be a trust agent in the community. That way, people you know you know see you as somebody that they could at the very least they could call and get an opinion of, and say, hey, um, I'm going to call John on the phone and see what he says about this. They may not use you, but that's okay, because, and it may be painful because you may need the money. But believe me, in the long run, it's going to pay huge dividends to you. You know, that people will see you in a different light, and then come to you as a trusted agent and call you on the phone and say, hey, I need your opinion on this, and then word to get out that you're the guy to talk to about this, and then more and more people will come to you and ask your opinion about this, and that's what you want. You want to be a trusted resource. It's when that phone doesn't ring, that's when you have a problem. So it's like, you want to be that trusted resource. You want to be the specialty. You want to be the plumber that people go to. You want to be the chocolate guy that people go to. You want to be the expert in your field, right? And you do that too by going out and talking. You go out and talking to the Rotary Club. You talk to the Adult Education Club. You talk to all these people, and then you become an expert in the field. You just don't sit there. You overtly put yourself out there as the expert of the field too. You're not bragging. You're using your expertise for X amount of years. I mean, I got 15 years working with small businesses. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. And so I mean, so you're using your, I'm giving back to the community. So I mean, I like that. I like to give back to the community. I work with people. I mean, I had a story where Herbalife people, called me, and I usually don't work with that type of business, but I found out that they were getting like 100 leads a week off their website, and I was like, they would just take the lead and throw it in the garbage, and try to set up a program where we could recycle those leads to get sales. No reason to waste those leads. So there's a lot of things you could do. So it's like, so be a trust agent. Some cool things in the description below. Check it out. John Flynn, be a trust agent. Thanks.